Hello from Japan. We are alive. I am sorry I have not been able to really do updates. As you can imagine, when we first got here and I was by myself with 4 kids, there just was not a lot of time to film and take pictures, let alone like being so tired at the end of the day that I just didn't have time to edit or anything like that. So I just haven't posted something, but I do have lots of content to post in the future. We have been here about 6 weeks now. We started in Korea, and if you're following me on Instagram, then you've seen I am so backed up, even on like just posting on stories. I'm still posting from our time in Seoul, which was the first place we went to 6 weeks ago. So I am just so backed up. We're really prioritizing just spending time together and enjoying our moments. I'm not, taking away from those moments to film or upload or post. So that is kind of where we are, what we've been doing. Right now we're in Japan, if you're curious, Tokyo to be exact. We've been all over Japan, and we have about 3 days left in Tokyo City here, and then we're headed to Hong Kong next. So far, what we've kind of been doing is just like maybe 5 days before we're ready to go to our next place, I book the next one. So we're really just playing it by ear, depending on how much we like or dislike an area. For example, Kyoto, which, we thought we'd want to spend more time in, was so touristy, so oversaturated, just so we did not want to spend much time there at all. We got some of the cultural highlights and then we moved on to Tokyo. So we just prefer kind of traveling that way. It does make it a little bit more stressful in, last minute trying to book hotels, because sometimes there's limited options, especially when you're trying to find a place that fits 6 people. But we so far have not had any trouble. We've been able to find places, no problem. Sometimes they're a little tight, but you get that in Asia, in Europe, in wherever you are. It's just not the American standard of space. So I think we'd have that regardless of when we booked, if that makes sense. But yes, that's what's going on. That's why I haven't posted. It's just not been a priority, and I've not had the time after the kids go to bed because I'm tired. And also I've been working a lot. So sometimes when we have nap and we're at the place where I thought I'd be able to do YouTube editing or something, I've had to replace that with work for Sojura and the backpack brand. I have my first prototype. I've been traveling with it the past several weeks to make some tweaks and to, make sure it is what I was hoping for and does the job. I've taken it on trains. I've taken it around the city for day trips. I have brought it for coffee. I think it's been on one plane ride, and it'll go on a plane ride again in a couple days when we go to Hong Kong. So yes, I'm really testing this thing, real life situations, making sure it's what I wanted it to do. And I am excited because I go to Vietnam in mid-July, and I'll be at the factory watching the last final sample be made. So I will hopefully be able to film that. Again, I don't know if this stuff is going to be able to be uploaded in real time. It might take me several weeks from when it's filmed to actually get it up, but I eventually will get it up so that you can kind of see the process and what's going on with all of that. So far it's raining today, but we have not had that many rainy days in anywhere we've been. So for hot, humid, rainy season, we've been really lucky, or it's just not kind of what we were told or expected to get. It definitely does rain, definitely is hot and muggy, but it's not like an everyday, all the time type rain, if that makes sense. So yes, we've been really enjoying our time and so happy to be here. We're excited to have a little bit more time. There have been days that have been absolutely amazing. There have been days that have been total busts. There have been days where we can't wait to keep going. There have been days where we're like, should we just go home? We've had all of the emotions, but overall it's been really good so far. 4 kids is definitely a little crazy, and you definitely travel differently, which is why we wanted to do this extended trip, because you move slower. You have a lot more downtime. Like, we don't want to constantly be going from site to site to site. Whereas if we did a week trip, you know, you feel like you have to see everything. You only have a week. In this kind of travel, you have the time to slow. You have the time to let the kids take a break and just kind of enjoy the slowness. So that's all for today. A quick update. I know if you have questions, I will do a video to try to answer all the questions I've gotten. So leave them in the comments, send them to me on Instagram. Like, I will try to keep track of them. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to answer them all right away, but I will answer them eventually. And that's all for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.